Hi everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to another comic book review. And today we're going to take a look at Flash number 750, which is a DC 80-page giant. As many of you may know, DC releases a lot of these oversized books for the milestones. They just did Wonder Woman 750, and that was 80 pages, and it has the one story continuing, the current run, and they also have a bunch of little side stories. And I decided to just check it out because I haven't been reading the new Flash, and I wanted to see what was going on. And you get all the side stories here. You get some old school artists and writers, and that sort of thing. So this is a $8 book, which is kind of a shame because you have the DC Giants, the Superman Giant that I just reviewed, which is $5, and it's 100 pages. But these are new original stories, and the DC Giants are more reprints. And as you can see, it's a square bound, so you can put it on your shelf nicely, I suppose. Not sure if it fits in a bag or board, to be honest with you. So there are 6 stories. The main run is written by Joshua Williamson and art by Rafa, Sandoval, and Steven Segovia. And then you have another little side story. All the side stories are like, 6 pages. You got Geoff Johns, who did The Flash. You have Francis Manapul. You have Marv Wolfman. You have Joshua Williamson again. And then you have Scott Lobdell and Brett Booth, who, this is the epilogue to Flash Forward. I believe Flash Forward just finished, and it was a sort of story to coincide with the Heroes in Crisis, or the aftermath of Heroes in Crisis. And, let's just get right into it. So Barry Allen here is just, reminiscing the fact that he's saved the day all these times, and he's talking to Iris, and he kind of wants to step aside. Look at that shot right there. He wants to step aside, but, Iris is telling him that all these people look up to him. You see that little girl has a Flash doll. The other one has a Wonder Woman doll. And, you can't quit. And she's giving him sort of inspiration and saying, like, he defeated this villain, he defeated that villain, you made the world a better place. Everyone loves you. You can't resign. And you got this great shot here. And you see all the people are saying, he's our guardian angel. He's better than Batman. He gives us hope. He inspires us. He's the greatest hero in the world. And as that happened, there's a new villain that shows his face. Well, not really. It was a former friend of the Flash, August, also known as Godspeed. And he's showing up, and you have the main villain in the whole thing, known as Paradox, which I thought Paradox was a Green Lantern villain, but I guess he's also a Flash villain. And August here, also known as Godspeed, is, talking about all the crises and paradoxes. You have Jay Garrick there, Wally West, the Batman from the Flashpoint series, and all those sort of things. And there's Paradox there. The artwork's pretty good. But I don't know. I was never really a Flash fan, to be honest with you. So it ends there where Paradox has Godspeed here going up against the Flash. And, he's saying, we don't have to do it. Yes, we do. And the next story is going to be continued in 751. And I think that comes out next week. So maybe I'll check it out if there's not a lot of other stuff on the shelf. But I don't know. I'm not really a big Flash guy. So here's Geoff Johns' little story here with Captain Cold. And basically Captain Cold's out of beer. He needs to go on a beer run. And he's going to the liquor store where he sees this other guy trying to rob the liquor store. And he says, no, this is my turf. I'm taking the beer and I'm leaving. And you're not allowed to rob it. And, there's a big skirmish here. The police show up, and he just freezes them all. And, it's a short little fun story. And he gets home, finishes his beer. This is the one by Francis Manapul. And basically, with this one, the Flash is going through all these different timelines. You have Groot here, who's the Groot Gorilla, who's a Flash. You have Iris as a Flash in one of the timelines where, all these sort of people are different Flashes, and he's just checking in on everybody and seeing what's going on. Then you have the Marv Wolfman story. Flash going against this villain here, Scudder. And the art I thought was a little cartoony, but as I went through it, it made sense because he's going through all these mirrors and he's changing shapes. You see he's got this goofy thing on his head because he ran into a mirror. He's turned into a puppet. And Scudder here is using all the mirrors to make all these different Flashes to go against him. But the Flash turns it on him and is able to throw him in Iron Heights prison. So then here's the other Joshua Williamson story. And Jay Garrick That's a great shot too of one of was he the original? He must have been the original Flash in one of the timelines. God, there's so many different crises and timelines. You don't know what's going on. That's why there's been so many of the same characters repeated or different iterations of them. So, that ends there. And then this is great here. The Justice Society of America. You got all the heroes there. That artwork is great. Who did that? Dale Eaglesham and Mike Itea. Wow. Yeah, a lot of these pinups were really good. So this was the Flash Forward epilogue by Scott Lobdell and Brett Booth, which I heard was pretty good, actually. I like Scott Lobdell. He did a good job on the X-Men back in the day. And basically, he's sitting here, in Heroes in Crisis, Wally West was painted as a villain, and many people didn't like that story. Tom King, as we know, has destroyed a lot of the heroes we love, and he's looking back at all the different iterations of everything, and how, at first he was with the Teen Titans. You got Wonder Girl, Robin, and Garth. And then all the different teams he's had, the Green Lantern. You got all these beautiful shots of Superman there, and Batman and the Justice League. And the artwork here was really great with Brett Booth. Just looking at all these different team-ups. And there's the Justice Society of America up there. There's, I think this must be the new iteration of Teen Titans. And all the different Flashes. Yeah, these are the new Teen Titans. All different Flashes. And the artwork here is really incredible, just looking at everything. And the current Justice League, you got Superman, Aquaman, Oliver Queen's there, Green Lantern, that must be Hal Jordan. And that's it. So overall, it was cool, I guess. Half the stories were good, half of them weren't that good. I mean, the best story, in my opinion, was the beer run, and that Marv Wolfman one. But otherwise, as for the main story, the Flash is still going strong. He's one of the staple classic DC heroes. Would I recommend this for $8? Probably not. No, I wouldn't. If you're a huge Flash fan, I'm sure you'll love it, but I'm not really a big Flash fan. I'm more of a Batman and Daredevil and that sort of thing. So, anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And maybe if there's not a lot of good stuff I'll pick up number 751 and change my mind with the Flash, but I doubt it. But thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day. Let me know if you read this book and what you thought, and I'll talk to you again in another video real soon. Bye.